Hi, my name's Megan, and today we're going to be making I Spy bottles, and you can make these with objects that you have around the house, and I'm going to show you how. So I'm going to use a pre-bought clear bottle, but you can also use little juice bottles or the bigger juice bottles, and you can use objects that you have around the house. So I'm going to unscrew the lid here, and you can gather any small objects that you have. You just want to make sure that they will fit inside the bottle. But this is a great way to experiment with colors and with vocabulary. So I kind of sorted all of my things out by color. So I have some pink and red items and some green and blue items. And then I have some ones that are fun for talking about vocabulary. So this one looks like a car, but you could also call it an automobile. I also have a little eraser that has a smiley face on it, but it looks like a vampire. So you can talk about vampire and how it starts with the letter V. And I've also got a really fun little animal that's a little sad. He's a little bison and he only has one horn, but that makes him a unicorn bison. So you can have all kinds of fun with the things that you have around the house. So I'm gonna use these objects here, and I'm going to use rice, and I've dyed some rice, we have a video about how to dye rice, so you can check that out. And I'm gonna use a funnel because I'm afraid I'm gonna make a mess, but it's okay because I also have a tray to catch any rice, and it'll vacuum up really well too. So I'm gonna start with the green. I'm gonna add a little bit, and then I'm gonna stop and add some of my objects. I'm gonna drive my car in, vroom, vroom. And I'm gonna put my little bison in and my vampire. So I'm gonna add a little bit more of the green to cover them up. And then I'm gonna switch over to the pink. And this is a lot of fun. You can have your kids help put all the different objects in, or you can surprise them. I'm gonna add the pink so they get hidden really well, and add some more to cover them up. And you can even make a list so you know what's in the bottle, or you can just add random things in and see what they find, and that can be a fun little game. I'm gonna add the purple this time to add some more fun. And this is on paper towel because it just got done drying since we made it earlier. Now the key is you want to only fill up your bottle about 3/4 of the way full. If it's too full, the objects don't have enough room to be shaken around, so it makes them hard to find. So I'm going to add just a little bit more of the pink. Use my funnel so I don't make a mess. All right. And then you can screw the bottle lid on really tight. And then you can use a hot glue gun. You'll want to do this part with just an adult. Kiddos might burn their fingers, but you can hot glue it so that it stays shut and all the little pieces stay inside. But then you can shake it up and all the colors blend really nicely. And you can also make up stories with the objects that are in there. So you might see a vampire riding a bison, and I see some books in here, so they might also be reading a book. So all kinds of fun things that you can do with an I Spy bottle. I'm gonna show you some other ones that we've made here too. Okay, so here are some of the ones that we've made here at the library. So I just made this one. That's the fun one we did with all the dyed rice. And you can add, rice is white, so it absorbs all of that great color. So you could even do it with just plain white rice, but that's really fun. You can do it in a smaller bottle. So if you've got a little one, this might be easier for them to handle, but it's also really great for car trips because it's not very heavy and you can throw it in a bag and let them play with it in the car. But I really like some of these bigger bottles because you can have fun with some different objects. So this one, we've used beans, and you can see some of the fun things we have in there. I see a bouncy ball, I see some little bugs, I see a little gorilla and a zebra, so you can really have some fun there. And then this one is with bird seeds. So you get some really fun textures, and there's a lot of different sizes of seeds, but it also makes things kind of difficult to find. So this one would be a good one for older kiddos who are looking for a challenge. And then my favorite, this one's extra challenging. This one's filled with salt and it only has white objects in there. So it's really hard to find. So I see a camera film coaster, and then I've got a spoon, and I even see a sock and a piece of quartz. So this one's extra fun. And you could do this with any color. You could pick totally monochromatic and make it a lot of fun. So have fun, experiment with all the different things that you can put in your I Spy bottle. Thanks for joining me today. Bye.
If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and follow us on social media. Daniel Boone Regional Library.